It is Merseyside Derby Day. Hope everyone's doing okay, that the nerves aren't too much. It doesn't matter to me where we are in the league, where they are in the league. When it's a Derby Day, the nerves are rife. And it is also, of course, a game where form goes out the window. I think it's safe to say we've seen stranger things happen, but all we know is that it's been far too bloody long since we've won there. Far too long. And at some point, although we say this every time, at some point it's got to change and we've got to get a win there. What better time in the misery we're in at the moment? Another loss at the weekend, and although, there were slight improvements, I think, and we were extremely unfortunate and harsh done by the way we lost the game at the end there. It's another loss, and we find ourselves just 2 points above the drop. So things have got to change. We have to start getting wins on the board. And what better way to get fans happy again, to get some passion and pride back involved with our fans, with the club, with the team, with everyone involved, than with a win over our arch rivals across the park. It would be the dream. I mean, obviously, going into it, they're bound to be favourites, but I think the fact that they have got such key players missing, Alisson through suspension and Fabinho, who is a huge player for them. He's one of their first names on the team sheet, without a doubt, and it's going to affect the way they set up and the way they play. So if Everton go there and have a go today, I think they're there to... We've got a chance, yes, we're struggling. Yes, things haven't been good enough. Everybody involved in the club knows that. We know that. The players know that. The manager knows that. The board know that. Everyone knows that. It's been poor. We're sat in an atrocious position in the table with fixtures that I think would be enviable by most other teams. And we've not done anything with it. Another loss at the weekend, as I said, albeit a harsh one. I think there was improvements, but it's a results business and we've got to start getting those wins. However, today, no matter what everyone's stance is on the situation, we've just all got to be united. I know that every single fan inside the stadium, Blues, are going to be backing that team, as always, as we always do, as they always do. And we just hope, if our players can't get their backs up for a Merseyside derby and have some fire in their belly, then we're in serious trouble. So I think we will see our team there hungry to get, a result. A win is what we need. I know, people say, look at the form they're in, etc. A draw wouldn't be bad. I want to beat them. It's been so long. And for what we need, we need a real shot of adrenaline into us at the moment. And I think what better thing to do that than a win over the Reds. So I'm nervous, as always. As I said, apologies as well for there being a little delay since my last video. It has been we'll say an eventful week, but yeah, it is Derby Day, and what we'd give for a win. I think the way we set up against Leicester is probably the way he's going to go again today, but I would love to see some of Moise Kean. I think again against Leicester, when he did come on, it shows that he's direct. I thought he'd got a goal at first, to be honest with you. Obviously it was in the side netting, but I mean, what a chance for him to write his name into the folklore and become a real cult hero. He's barely played, he's not scored. What a dream that would be to see him score the winner. But to be honest, I'd take a win at whatever cost. Whatever, I would take it however it came. It doesn't matter. To get a win there tonight at Anfield would just really kickstart us and give us, as a fan base, just something to celebrate and something to be excited about and some pride again. And God knows we need that. So, yeah. Sit tight, and we've got to just hope. And, whatever happens tonight, we need to see nothing less than 100% effort from everyone. Nothing less than that is good enough, and it has to be. I know we're clearly suffering from mental frailty at the moment, the way things are going against us. Our heads drop when we concede, but going to Anfield, you can't allow that to happen. You can't allow that to happen in a derby. We have to puff our chests out. We have to fight for that badge. We have to fight for the shirt and fight for those fans. The players have got to do it, and who knows? As I said, form goes out the window. I expect we'll set up the same, but as I said, I'd love to see Moise Kean come on and do something. I'm hoping we see a COYB start. I'd prefer, obviously, to see him starting that number 10 role, because he's direct, he's fast, he always looks like he's going to make things happen. But we're going to have to wait and see what team we come out with and what's going to happen. But all we can do is get behind the team and hope that we're going to break this awful record that we say every time. But no, let's get through this. No, come on, you boys. Let's have it. Let's give the fans something. Up the toffees.